Good morning, storytellers. Happy Wednesday. Come on in here. If you see me, let's talk about your stories. Getting published, how it supports your business. Can you see all my Christmas decorations? Can you tell I'm a writer? Look at, I have joy, love, hope, all of the reindeers, believe, a bunch of other words, and the word magic. My favorite word of them all. Magic. Okay, so hello to the replay viewers. Thanks so much for taking the time to check this out. So I was published this morning in an outlet called Being Boss. Beautiful outlet. If you haven't already subscribed to their podcast, please do. If you're not already a member of their Facebook group, totally check it out. There's close to 19,000 people in there. It's for creative entrepreneurs. So what I want to talk about today is how your published pieces, your stories, act as magnets into your business. So lately I love the word manifest. As an intuitive and as someone who believes very strongly in the law of attraction, I use the word manifest every day and have for the last decade. And about a month ago, I started noticing the concept of manifestation started causing some like conflict and some opposing views coming in. Word manifest is moving more into mainstream. People think it's too woo. So I decided to pitch Being Boss. Hello, whoever just joined, please say hello. I decided to pitch Being Boss, a story around the concept of manifesting being a business word. And they accepted it. The purpose of the story is to help people understand the idea of manifestation. It takes your visualization into a higher state of consciousness. It moves your story or your stories that you tell yourself and your goals and your intentions into a state of feeling and believing that what you're hoping to accomplish has already been accomplished. And so it's just taking your goals as a business owner one layer deeper or one layer higher, however you want to look at it. And in this story that was published this morning, hi Nisha, in this story that was published this morning, I give them three tips on how to incorporate manifestation into their everyday life. So the story itself is primarily narrative with a little bit of listicle in it. So for those of you who are writing, I'll post the actual piece that got published this morning in the comments once I'm done. Take a look at it from a format and a structure perspective. It is a really good example of what publications are looking for. A little bit of narrative, a little bit of listicle. Anisha, knowing that you and I spoke yesterday and had our one-on-one as your freebie to purchasing, pitching, and publishing, it's a really good example for you personally to look at as you go and set up the stories that we outlined yesterday in our one-on-one. Okay, so here is how your stories act as a magnet. So first of all, I sent out a personal email to my spiritual friends this morning saying, hey, start your day with a little bit of spiritual love and manifestation woo from me. But you know, the story itself isn't woo. It's this woo word in the practical business sense. And I told them to please pass it on to somebody in their life who is looking for a little bit of support in terms of what they're manifesting. I also told them that I got a divine hit to lower the price of my Storytelling Your Way to Success course to $57 for the next couple of days. And if they knew of a woman who was looking to get their stories told, to please pass this on. So I sent that out at like 7 a.m. and within an hour I got a couple of responses saying, hey, I love the story. This is so great. Thank you so much. I'm sharing it in X, Y, and Z. So I've seen an increase in my, on my newsletter already. And I've seen an increase on my Facebook post. I'm sorry, in my Facebook author page. The story itself, my bio, has a link to the Soulful Storyteller Facebook group, a link to Storytelling Your Way to Success, a link to my Facebook page, and a link to my Twitter account. So I'm seeing social media increase as a result. I sent it out via eBlast, and then I'm sharing it in the Facebook groups that are talking about Wednesday wins. Not necessarily sharing the piece itself, but just sharing that I got published. So really easy to see an increase in traffic when you get published. More than that though, I've thanked the editor over at Being Boss. I pitched her a second story, and then I asked her if she would be open to discussion around co-creating storytelling webinars or storytelling workshops in 2017. So this is really what I wanted to focus on today. Your stories, you become responsible for promoting your work when you get published. You don't just sit back and wait for things to roll in, right? That's not even what manifestation is about. Manifestation is the concept of staying clear with your intentions and then taking inspired actions so that you're attracting what you're putting out. I love talking about published work as a magnet because one published piece will always lead to something else. So hopefully Being Boss accepts the second pitch I put out there. Hopefully they're open to the concept of co-creating, but if they're not, that's okay. I know I'm interested in it, and I could find a new partner in whatever happens here. I'm responding to the people who are interested in the published piece. I'm telling them I'm open for conversation if they're interested in having any questions answered about storytelling and my idea of manifestation and so on. So it really does sort of raise your vibration and your credential as a business owner. Your published pieces sort of don't just act as here I am, this is what I'm an expert at, join my list. It raises your credential and it opens up a door for you to have a conversation with somebody else about another partnership. So I was, I'll be doing, you'll see it around a lot over the next couple of days. I'll be posting it in some other Facebook groups I'm a part of. Probably send out another e-blast at some point this week. I'll share it on LinkedIn. You'll see it a lot on Twitter. I know that Being Boss is sharing it in their group and on Instagram, so I'm responsible for answering any questions that people have around it there. And open to conversation here if you have any questions on what you should be doing once your published pieces are out there, and how you can increase your credibility and some of your results from being published. Okay, Nisha, I know that you are writing, and I'm sure you're gathering notes and thinking of ways that you can increase your database with your published pieces. Keep me posted on how your progress is coming along. I'm going to include the link to my Manifesting Can Be a Business Word and Being Boss here today in this live. And Storytelling Your Way to Success is 57, so if you're interested in that, you can find the link on the wall in one of the groups, or I'm sorry, in one of my lives. I did yesterday, I shared the link there. But I'm around all day promoting my work, so if you have any questions on storytelling, please let me know what I can answer for you, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Happy storytelling!